Rasulullah dealt with children on their level. On their level. Today, they say a 6 years old is different than a 3, is different than 10, is different than 12. I assure you that Rasulullah knew that perfectly well. And I'll give you an example. Before the Battle of Badr, the Muslims wanted to know the number of the mushriks. So they took a young boy who was the shepherd and taking care of the food. They kidnapped him. And they wanted to know how many mushriks were in the battle. So they took someone from the army, but they took a child, they took a young boy. And they started telling him, how many are they? How many are they? And they are what? Hundreds. Well, they were about 1,000 something. So they are beating up the child to get him to tell them how many are in the battle, how many mushriks. And the child is screaming and crying. Wallahi, I don't know. And Rasulullah saw them beating the child. So he stops the fight, or he stops the beating. And he says, what do you want to know? He said, Ya Rasulullah, I want to know how many are in the battle. He said, okay, I'll speak with him. I'll deal with him. And what sort of question does he ask? If it was you, what would you say? I don't know what would you say. Certainly it would not come to my mind. He says to him, how many camels are in the battle? How many camels? I'm imagining the Sahaba looking and saying, we are thinking about mushriks, not camels. But Rasulullah is saying, how many camels are there? Immediately the boy, without beating, he said, between 9 and 10. So Rasulullah immediately said, they are between 900 and 1,000. Each camel is consumed by 100 people. And those are Arabs, and they know that. So he got the answer, but through a different question that is appropriate with the mentality of the questioned. Camels are easy to count because they are big. And they are easy to count because they are few. They are 9 or 10. They are not 500. And they are not ants. So they are camels and they are a few. But the question is right. The beating is wrong. So when you ask your child, do you smoke or not, ask the right question. Maybe he will answer and say, yes, I do.